Hi, my name is Arvella. I had my first surgery in 2011, March 20th actually. It was on my grandson's birthday, 2011. I had 3 herniated discs. I had hurt myself at work, and it was 3 herniated discs, but it was a long wait. And by the time that I had my surgery, they had to do an inner-body fusion from the middle of my shoulders to my tailbone. I had tried everything. We had tried acupuncture, we had tried massage, we had tried injections, we had tried the epidurals. Nothing seemed to work. About a year and a half after my first surgery, I was at home and I squatted down to open my nightstand, and when I did, I felt a pop, I heard a pop, and I just kind of froze and sat there. It didn't hurt, but I just sat there, and my fiance at the time, he's gone now, but my fiance at the time asked if you should call the ambulance. I said, I don't know, because it didn't hurt. So anyways, I had gotten up and I was doing okay, but as the days progressed, I felt like a Coke can, like an aluminum can with somebody on their foot on it, just crunching it down. And I tried several times to get a hold of Dr. But workman's comp were not okay. Just for me to see my surgeon, it was, I walked around like that for about a year and a half, and by the time they let me see my surgeon, he went in, it was Dr. at the time, and they did x-rays and found out that the rod was broken 3 places, and so I had walked around for a year and a half like that. They went in and took out the hardware, but they wouldn't let him put in new hardware. So it was probably another 3 years before they let him put new hardware in. It was pretty bad. I had, when the rod broke, obviously my spine also broke, and I had to walk around, like I said, like that. I'm sorry. I had to walk around like that for about 3 years before they okayed him to go back in. I went back in on January, I believe it was January 7th of 2016. Within 28 days later, the screws had started coming back out, so Dr. went right back in and put screws back in a different place. Throughout all of these 3 surgeries, every time he would take x-rays, he could see the halo. A lot of people don't know what that halo is. That halo is a screw pivoting in and out of your spine. It was hard because workman's comp don't seem to, all they get is the paperwork. They don't get to see the x-rays or anything this person's going through. They would take, at one point I was on a lot of different medicines. I was on Norco, I was on Percocet, I was on Soma, I was on a fentanyl patch and Oxycontin at the same time. They pulled all my medicines, just boom, nothing. Which was hard. They said that they quoted that it had not affected my life in any way. After the last surgery with the screws pivoting in and out of my spine, the doctor immediately had said that, oh my gosh, the medications that I were on were pretty heavy duty, and for somebody, I get emotional and I get so frustrated. To be addicted at that point on these medications, and then for somebody to just say that nothing has affected my life, that I'm living a normal life, and just, take them away. And at that point, you don't know what to do. The withdrawals are very, very hard, and At one point, I was going to go to the emergency room. I think I did at one point. They'd taken my medicines away a few different times. Even, oh my God. The withdrawals of them taking away the medicine is a horrible, horrible thing. It's evil for somebody to play God and to do that. It's not right. I hope that someday somebody won't have to go through what I've gone through, because it's just it's so frustrating and hard, because they don't know who you are. They don't see you. All they see is like a number, you know, and to tell you the truth, when I hear the word workman's comp, it makes me cringe, because I don't trust any of them. I mean, I've been put through hell and back quite a few different times. Anyways, from there, at that point, he said that he couldn't fix me. He had already done 3 surgeries, and that he couldn't fix me, so he talked to Dr. Cheng, and I remember the first time that I came to see Dr. Cheng, and he told me that he could fix me. I broke down and cried, because my life at that point, I had no life. I mean, I haven't been to Christmases or Thanksgiving dinners or anything for a long time. Not because my family made me feel like I'd be a burden. Just inside, I felt like I'd be a burden, because I'm the type of person, I'm a giving person, I'm a person that helps with things. And I just knew that I couldn't be myself like I was before, so I missed out quite a bit. To go to a grocery store and you're planning what you're going to make for dinner for yourself, and then you get there and you find that it's on the top shelf and you can't reach it, and you sit there and wait to see if somebody's going to come by. Several times I just had to change my grocery list because I couldn't reach the items, or to be walking to your car and a little kid say, "Mommy, what's wrong with that lady?" Because you're so hunched over that you can't stand up. Not to mention your internal organs. I was not just hunched over, I was twisted to the right. So on the right side, my kidney and liver and everything on the right side was just so compressed. You can't breathe, you can't take a deep breath. I thank God for Dr. Cheng. He is, we had to fight for about 3 years, and about 2.5 years, I guess it was, but he did a bone density test, which I had never had done before. I, being ignorant, or just, I don't know, I trusted the other people who were handling stuff for me. But when they okayed it, we did a bone density test, which came out horrible. So we had to wait and get the Tymlos shots that I give myself in the stomach okayed. Workman's comp okayed them, and I still take them. I'm taking 2 years worth, because that's all you can take. I got probably about 3 more months left. But Dr. Cheng, at the very beginning, when he told me he could fix me, I was so excited. I was so excited, and we fought for it, and just he's God's hands. When they finally told me that I could have surgery and they okayed it, and Dr. Cheng had done x-rays again, and he was always, "I can fix you, I can fix you," and then at that point he said, "I think I can fix you."
I thought, oh my God, they made me wait too long. Oh my gosh. The difference in my life, I've had surgery on the 25th of June, 2019. And the second part was supposed to be on the 27th of June, 2019, because it was going to be like a 22-hour surgery. Dr. Cheng and his team, I remember that morning before I had surgery, we all held hands and we prayed. I've never had a surgeon do that with me before. And I knew that everything was going to be okay. The surgery, I had some complications on the first part of the surgery. Both of my legs collapsed, and when I woke up and stuff, I was in intensive care with the tube still down my throat, not knowing what the heck's going on. We had to wait until July 4th to do the second part of the surgery. I don't even know how long I was in the intensive care. I was pretty well out of it. Second part of my surgery we did was amazing. I remember waking up from that day and just I wanted to stand up. I wanted to make sure I could move my legs. Which they didn't let me the first day, but the second day they did. And to be able to stand up straight and take a deep breath, which you had not been able to do for a long time, is amazing. Dr. Cheng is amazing. He's not just a surgeon, he cares, he honestly cares about his patients and has a passion that's unbelievable. It is definitely God's hands working. Today, it's been 6 months since July 4th, and today I go to the store, I go shopping, I do things for myself. I don't have to ride in a little cart. I actually push my cart, and I can reach up and get things. I have my life back. Today, Dr. Cheng said that I can actually get on the back of a motorcycle as long as I have my brace on it. I haven't done that in years. When I get home, I'm going to call Paul and tell him that I want to ride. I made my life just being able to stand up and breathe and take a deep breath, and I just have a smile that won't go away, actually. My clothes actually fit. I don't have to buy clothes for a bent over, twisted person. I mean, my zipper was always over by my left hip. And there's just some little things in life that you miss. And I'm gonna be going to Christmas and Thanksgiving in Missouri next year to see my family. Knowing that I'm not gonna be a burden. Thank you, Dr. Cheng. Thank you, Dr. Cheng. You're a blessing. God works through you. He uses your hand and your mind to do the things that you do. Thank you for giving me my life back. It's a special part of my heart.